But yeah, there's plenty to eat here.
There is. That's delicious, man. The taco barge, that needs to be a new thing. That, you know what it is? That taco meat is seasoned perfectly.
That's good.
That's outstanding. Man, even my field producer's laughing at me because he sees how much I love it right now. When I have something on my face, this always happens, where he laughs and there must be something on my face. You know what? I don't care, because Captain Kurt and I are going in hard on the taco barge. Hey guys, Greg Hudson here, host of ABR, and we are in Beardstown, Illinois, right on the banks of the Illinois River, where Captain Curtis Large, and his wife Tammy are cooking up comfortable American classics with the river view. So come on in, let's grab a bite right now at Riverport Restaurant Lounge. Oh, look at this.
Hey, Greg, how
Curtis,
you doing?
I'm good. Curtis, how are you, man?
Doing all right. Good to see you making.
Should I call you Captain Kurt?
No, I guess.
Man, what a sweet surprise to come up the elevator and it opens up into this. It's like I love the throwback decor you got here. It's colorful.
Yeah, that's some of our lifetime collection, me and the wife. We're Goodwill nuts, so we shop Goodwill a lot, and we've been collecting for years.
Okay, great. So you kind of find some trinkets here and there, and it helps.
Yes,
helps decorate the restaurant.
Yes, it does. Something different, something to give you something to talk about when you go home.
Well, I want to talk about those, my friend. What is that?
This is our taco barge. It's basically our version of a Irish nacho, but
a taco barge.
We call it a taco barge.
I love that. You play right into the theme of the river, man.
Yep. Everything about the river here, Riverport.
Okay, well, listen, I'm just going to dig in.
All right, if
I'm
you
gonna
would.
Get going here, but
we got salsa, we got sour cream there. And,
I was going to say, talk to me about what you got on here. So these are, it looks like some what? Waffle cut fries.
Yep, we have waffle cut fries, and then we have a bit of taco seasoned meat.
Oh, love that.
And then we got 2 cheeses on here. We have a white queso cheese and a yellow cheddar cheese. And we also got green onions, and tomatoes sprinkled on it. Then you get salsa and sour cream with it.
Love it. I'm just going to go in with the sour cream if that's okay with you.
You just go. I like sour cream.
I do too. Wow. Whose creation was this?
Basically, me and the wife kind of put it together. It was a version of another place that shut down that we liked it whenever we went there, so we decided to make our own.
Excellent. I'm sorry, I'm not being shy with this. I'm just digging right in.
No.
You want to join me, man? Grab a fork. This is like a party over here.
But yeah, there's plenty to eat here.
There is. That's delicious, man. The taco barge, that needs to be a new thing. That, you know what it is? That taco meat is seasoned perfectly.
That's good.
That's outstanding. Man, even my field producer's laughing at me because he sees how much I love it right now. When I have something on my face, this always happens, where he laughs and there must be something on my face. You know what? I don't care, because Captain Kurt and I are going in hard on the taco barge. That's outstanding, man. So what is this place? It's a beautiful restaurant right on the river, but what's the heart and soul of Riverport? Sorry, I asked you that question right when you got your mouth full. That's my fault.
The truth is, me and my wife, Tammy, she's first mate, by the way. But anyway, we both worked in factories all our lives. I retired from working at the factory, and we needed something to do, so this opportunity here came open, and we decided we'd try it. That was 7 years ago, and we're here today, hoping to survive this COVID and get things back on track again. We're counting on people to come in, because the restaurant's all about how many customers you have, and we believe we serve some of the best food around. We were told we're serve the best food around.
I mean, if this is where we're starting, my friend, I would imagine you're on pace for that to happen today.
But it is a very good place. This is I always say that this is it's a destination. Most people that come to Riverport already know they're coming here before they leave home, or they're traveling through, and we get a lot of people off of Google's.
I love that.
Google's has been a big help for Riverport, people traveling through.
Yeah, can people stop like on the river here and then come up here and eat?
There are a couple of places where they can stop and get off their boat and come up. We don't have no direct dock right out here, but just down the river, just a little ways, there is a place. Excellent. And then anyway, our goal is to serve some of the best food there is in a nice environment and a place where your memories are made.
I like that, man. No,
all right.
Kurt, I like you, brother.
Well, thank you, sir.
I like you. Okay, so where do I go next? What are we trying next? What do I do?
Well, we got all kinds of different foods here you can try. The big thing is to be able to see the scenery that we have, because that's what Riverport's mainly about. Coming and seeing the river, and hope you see one big boat go by.
True. Now, do you make a horseshoe?
Yes, we make horseshoes, we make pony shoes. We make them in all kinds of varieties, depends on what kind of meat you like. We have chicken strips, we have turkey, or tenderloins. We also have hamburgers. We've been known to have catfish horseshoes. They are very good if you like catfish.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you had me at tenderloin horseshoe. So here we go. If you don't mind, I'd love to get back in the kitchen and maybe try to put one together.
That'd be fun.
All right.
Yeah.
See you in the kitchen. Okay, you know me enough by now. I love getting in the kitchen, but this is Tammy who is putting me to work, apparently. So what are we going to be making?
We are going to beat out a tenderloin for tenderloin horseshoe.
Tenderloin horseshoe. Like
Tenderloins are cut by hand.
Like where this is going. Okay?
They're 3/4 inch thick. The back side is what I call your fat. This fat is your glue.
The glue,
your
all right.
tenderloin. It holds everything together. So I want you to pick up your hammer and I want you to start beating your glue. Go right
down the middle,
right
the glue?
down the center. Make that glue spread out.
But we won't break it if we do it on this side, right? Versus the other side. I don't want to break it.
You're going to keep moving that glue out. You're going to make that tenderloin grow.
Okay, I got you.
Don't be afraid to hit it.
I know what you want to say. You know what she wants to say.
Go ahead and do it.
No, just sit here.
Say it.
Make it a tenderloin.
There you go. You're doing it.
Am I spreading the glue out?
You're spreading that glue out. You have to get a little more aggressive with your glue.
Okay.
Get a little more aggressive.
Gosh, you must have forearms like Popeye.
You're gonna work it. I want you to work it out. Spread that glue like you're waving your hand.
Okay, I can kind of feel where we need to do more.
Yep. That'll be the last thing you do before you pick it up to take it to the next station.
Okay, you go ahead and get in there.
It kind of looks like a Jerry Fry guy.
Run your hand right here. You can feel how thick that is.
Okay, I won't break it in the middle there?
No.
Okay.
But you're gonna beat that and make that meat. You're gonna make that glue come out. That's okay, our breading over there will fix that.
Hey, Tammy.
But now run your hand across it.
You do me a favor? Yeah. Remind me to never tick you off.
Want to arm wrestle?
No, I do not. Oh! My finger
Can't leave his tail. You gotta beat it.
That's the tail?
That's the tail.
Okay. I think next, what do? We gotta.
Now we're gonna. What I do is I fold my tenderloin in half.
But then after this, it's time to get it breaded and in the fryer.
Yes.
All right, we'll see over there. Away. Okay, we're in the egg wash now.
We are. We're gonna coat that tenderloin, turn it over, get it good and soaked. Then we're gonna lift it up and it's gonna go into my homemade tenderloin breading.
Oh, homemade.
Yes.
Is that a hint that there's some special maybe seasonings in there?
Yes.
Because I've heard it whispered in hushed tones around Beardstown that this has some flavor to it.
Yeah, it has a little bit of flavor to it. I haven't found.
Oh, I can. Okay, I can.
What are you smelling?
I can't tell.
Oh yeah, you can.
But there's some aromatics in there for sure.
All right. Once we're breaded, I gently pick it up, knock my little bit of excess off. I carry it over to my fryer, and she gets laid in there.
Okay, it is time to assemble the pork tenderloin horseshoe. And this, I don't know if you're ready for this, but we're gonna give it a shot. So we got our 2 pieces of toast.
Well, come over and get our tenderloin.
I'll grab that tenderloin. Oh, look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Can I do the honors with the tenderloin? Just right over top? Is that what we do?
Yep. Lay it on top.
That bad boy is hot.
And then, you want a better picture there?
You folks in Central Illinois.
Whoops, dropped a fry. That happens.
Look at this. Beautiful. Tammy, can I do the cheese? This is my favorite part.
You doing the queso?
Yeah, so this is your queso, kind of a spicier cheese?
Yeah, I got a little bit of jalapeno in it.
Okay, are you ready for
Just
this?
a little.
This is my favorite part. Oh my goodness. The cheese drizzle. This is crazy. That is it. That is it. I'm gonna give everybody at home just a moment to look at this and just stare at that thing of beauty. Okay. We gotta dig in here, Tammy. It's not gonna eat itself. So how do you attack this? This may be a corner?
Well,
Would you go corner on it?
Yeah, I would. Let's do it.
Okay, you take that side, I'll take this side. We'll attack from both sides. Now, I'm really interested because you had a smirk on your face when you said, what's a special breading I put on there? I mean, you had like this smirk on your face.
It took me months to figure that out.
So this was a recipe, a labor of love.
Yes. Slow so you can get the flavor.
I'm trying, but it's so good. I just want to inhale it. Oh, wow.
What's in it?
Is there just maybe a hint of cayenne and maybe a little garlic powder?
There's some garlic. No cayenne.
But because I'm getting more than just temperature hot. I feel like I'm getting a little something in there.
A lot of different peppers.
Okay. There's something like that. Hint of garlic.
Cayenne.
But man, it's very rich, the breading. And I don't mean that in a dense, heavy way. I mean flavor-wise, that breading is rich. That's fantastic. Which leads me to ask, like, what's your approach when it comes to your food and your menu? Because, you know, you guys have it's not some massive menu. You do a few things, but you do them very well. And you're the one back here making these dishes. What's your process? Or what's your thought process behind this stuff?
I like good tasting food. I don't like going somewhere and paying for something that doesn't satisfy my taste buds. And I grew up with flavorful foods. And I know I can't please everybody, but I try to tease your taste buds with a little bit here and a little bit there.
There are quite a few people you're pleasing with that thing. That is delicious. And again, it's all about that breading for me. The queso is great. I do love the queso with a little bit of kick to it, but the breading itself that you've got on there, and I think it's also the way that you so gingerly pound out that tenderloin.
It is beat with love.
Beat with love. That's what my parents used to tell me as a kid. That's what they did. Kidding. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. All right, Tammy, I might have maybe one more bite of this horseshoe left in me, but I keep hearing about this meatloaf. It's pretty special.
Yeah.
It's Tammy's meatloaf?
It's Tammy's meatloaf.
Okay. I might go find some folks outside in the dining room and have a seat with them. Oh, but wait a second. If you're watching this, listen, this episode is only 2 weeks away. So stay tuned to this Facebook post, because in 2 weeks, you're going to get to see the entire episode. How you doing, guys?
Good. How are you today?
I'm good. So now you guys must be Steve and Cindy.
We are.
I hear that you guys are just some of the regulars
Yep.
here at the restaurant.
Yeah, we come quite often.
Almost, well, Thursday or Friday night and almost every Sunday buffet.
Really? No, I heard about the Sunday buffet too, man. Now, listen, I got the meatloaf because a lot of people online were saying the meatloaf is what it's all about. But I saw them in the back preparing your food as well. That steak, man. They hand cut those here.
Yep.
And it's been great talking to Casey about what a destination this place is. But for you guys as regulars, what is it about it that you love so much? Like, what keeps you coming back, and what makes it special? Because I know this is a place where Casey says it's a place to make memories.
You want to go first?
You know, there's plenty of food when you get here. You don't go home hungry.
Oh man, this meatloaf is outstanding.
If you leave hungry, then it's really your own fault.
That's the truth.
And watching the barges and boats and trains.
And that's what's really cool out here too, is just the serenity and how peaceful it is. Now tell me about this time of year in the fall. They call it the loop or something?
Yeah, when the loopers come down.
The loopers.
Yeah. They
At yachts.
they come. I don't really know the whole route, but they go down here and go down through Grafton,
Mississippi?
St. Louis. They hit the Mississippi.
Right?
And on down through the Gulf of Mexico.
Out and around Florida?
Yeah.
I can imagine just sitting here having a nice meal and just all of these boats going by.
Well, not.
And yachts.
I mean, once in a while. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not a bunch together. Just some.
Cool.
That
Very,
would be
very
an
cool.
awesome thing to do, I think.
Wouldn't it though?
You had the money to buy the boat.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys had this meatloaf before? I would imagine you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what she was doing back there that I noticed that was completely different is it's not a big pan of meatloaf.
Right.
They're all individually put in their own little tins and wrapped individually. Then she takes them out and serves them one by one. Never seen that done before.
And you got the crust all around it.
Yep.
Ah,
That's why it's perfect. Yeah, it's got the
very good point.
right,
But still so tender.
and it doesn't get all dried out that way. Because, of course, when we make meatloaf at home, it doesn't either because it doesn't last that long. But it's
Are you guys from Beardstown?
Steve's not. He's from Brown County, across the river ways, but I was born and raised here. That's one of the reasons I like to come here. This has been
Nostalgic.
Yeah, I mean, I was raised on the river. My grandma and granddad were in charge of the marina in the 50s and 60s. So I've got river in my blood.
Yeah.
Raised in a railroad family. So my dad was the bridge tender in the 60s and 70s. And
Man.
this is a lift span now, but it used to just turn. And he was there's a little house up in the middle, the cupola. He would be up there and he would have to turn the bridge so the boats could go through.
That's incredible. And there's so much, that's what I love too about this town, about Beardstown in particular. I mean, obviously this is a fantastic restaurant, but just Beardstown in general has this, I don't know, nostalgia to it. And there's so much history here we're coming to find as well.
There is, yeah. All the Lincoln stuff and just the building, this building itself is way back when, a million years ago.
Yeah.
They would have our prom at school, but post-prom would be here. After prom party was here at the bowling alley.
Oh man.
And we had the whole building. We could bowl. And upstairs there was always a band. All the food the kid could eat. I mean, you know,
Of course.
typical party.
So that could probably still get you a little, tug of emotion when you come in here, when you come to this building. So
REO Speedwagon played here once.
you just buried the lead. You're just now telling me this. The last segment of the show, I'm just now hearing that.
For post-prom one year.
Oh.
Yeah, like 70 or 72, I don't know.
That last segment of the show, and we're just now hearing this. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Last segment of the show.
I doubt
Just
they
now hearing
remember
this.
that. But
Well, speaking of memories, I'm going to remember these mashed potatoes and this meatloaf for a long time.
Absolutely.
Rich and buttery. Man, that gravy's fantastic. And again, that meatloaf is just tender. And she wouldn't tell me what the sauce was, but I tried. There has to be some sort of ketchup in there, but there's some other additions that are just giving it some sweetness. So,
Brown sugar.
might be. There's something in there, but
Well, and if I know that there's a lot of food and you can't eat everything, but if you get the opportunity to try those baked beans, they're pretty awesome too. And,
She makes some Mountain Dew, I think.
Dr. Pepper, I believe. I'm not positive.
I'm going to get some of those for the road, I'll tell you that much. Well, thank you guys for taking some time and just let me sit with you and visit, because, you know, hearing how much this place means to you is great for people to see and hear.
Absolutely.
And you have told us, you explained why this is a destination. So I'll let you guys finish your meal. I'm going to go crush this meatloaf.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Tell you what, man, Riverport is definitely a destination restaurant, and I'm pretty glad we made the trip. So keep it locked in right here for future episodes of America's Best Restaurants. I'm Greg Hudson. We'll see you next time as we travel the country one bite at a time.